You know, I've often said that if we're going to impact our children, we need to spend time with them. And one of my philosophies is, when you spend time with them, have fun. Do unordinary things. Do things that other daddies wouldn't do. Let me give you an illustration of that. We lived up in a little tiny town of Julian, California. It's the oldest town in California. And on weekends, they had horse and buggies and carriages, you know, take the tourists around, give a tour of the town. And so I think it was a Wednesday, the day before, I went and talked to the people and I said, can I rent your horse and carriage and a driver for 2 hours? They said, Saturday? I said, no, Thursday. And they said, okay. Now it cost me a little money, but it was worth it. I went and picked up my daughter at school. And she was so proud. I had this beautiful carriage all decorated and had some hot chocolate and everything and some blankets. I went and helped her into the carriage, and for an hour and a half, we rode around Julian, California, and out in the country in a carriage together, sipping hot chocolate. She never forgot that. And then my son said to me, well, Dad, why don't you pick me up in the carriage? I didn't think he'd want to, you know, all of his friends. He said, could I bring some friends with me? So I picked up Sean, and he brought 2 or 3 friends with him. And a few weeks later, I picked him up in the carriage, and we rode around the town with hot chocolate again, and just laughing, having a good time communicating with each other. Be creative, and you will never, ever regret it. And, you know, some of the things you can do is at the dinner table, play what we would call switcheroo. You know, there's always a place where Dad sits. We get up and we'd switch around. You would be amazed the conversation that can come out of that. I mean, try this. Have dinner in the garage. Say, what? Yeah, back the car up, set up the table, everything else, have dinner. Well, one time, I said to my kids, Saturday morning, I got a special for you. I want you to get up a little early with me. And I went and arranged for a friend of mine who was an excellent cook. And out in the woods, we set up the most beautiful table with chandeliers, everything. Got my kids in the car, and they loved sausage and pancakes. And we drove out, got out of the car, walked up. My kids couldn't believe it. Here was a beautiful table all set up, and had a fellow there that served us, and we sat there for an hour and a half and ate breakfast. We laughed together, talked about things, and my son said to me, I bet no dad has ever done that before with his kid. Do the unusual, and your kids will remember it, but it gives you time to talk with them. You don't have to do the things I've done. Maybe you don't have a carriage, but if you're creative, you can think of things that you feel comfortable with.